Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Cartwright here in the library. As you know, the month of October is Learning Disabilities and Dyslexia Awareness Month. So this week, again, I'm going to highlight one of the books we have here in the library. And this one is about students that have a speech delay or even a stutter, things that makes the way that they speak sound a little bit different. This story is called Hooray for Wodney Wat. Notice it says Wodney Wat. That's because poor Rodney could not say his R's. So they came out like W's. So let me just share just a little bit of this story for you. Poor Wodney Wat. His real name was Rodney Rat, but he couldn't pronounce his R's. To make matters worse, he was a rodent. A wodent. What's your name, Wodney? Asked the other rodents. Wodney Wat, whispered Wodney. What's another name for bunny? They asked him knowingly. Wabbit, he muttered. And how does a train travel? They winked at each other. A twain travels on twain tracks, Rodney replied miserably. All of this teasing, day in and day out, made Wodney the shyest rodent in his elementary school. His squeak could barely be heard in class. He gnawed at his lunch alone, and while the other rodents scurried and scooted about at recess, Wodney hid inside his jacket. Then one day, as the rodents were taking turns doing wheelies, a new rodent, a very large rodent, barged into the classroom and announced, My name is Camilla Capybara. I'm bigger than any of you, I'm meaner than any of you, and I'm smarter than any of you. So there. And there is Camilla, and you are going to have to look for this story in the library, Hooray for Wodney Wat, to find out what happens to Wodney and if the story has a happy ending. If you know Miss Cartwright, most of her stories have a happy ending. So come check out this book. Teachers, if you want to read it to your class, this is a great one for Learning Disabilities and Dyslexia Awareness Month. I hope you enjoy.